I'm gonna get banned from Disney. I swear we're about to get banned from Disney. Last summer, I got my cake pops removed, and the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow wand reconfigured into a marshmallow tunnel.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do another reaction to some insane, crazy TikToks that I found, and I hope that you can laugh along with me, and eventually this will all be done. Let's pray. So with that, thanks again for watching, subscribing, liking all the videos, because it really helps these videos get out there, and it helps YouTube see that people actually like to watch my videos. So with that, I'm going to react to a couple videos here. I think I have like 2 or 3 or so. So let's start out with this first one. And I apologize. I apologize before this all starts if I actually create some kind of trauma in your brain from all of this. But if I got to do it, so do you. So let's do this.
I'm going to get banned from Disney. I swear we're about to get banned from Disney. Last summer, I got my cake pops removed, and the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow wand reconfigured into a marshmallow tunnel. Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, I noticed some hair regrowth on my marshmallow wand. That's bad because the outside of the wand is what becomes the inside of the tunnel. So you don't want hair growing there, or else it's very uncomfortable. So I talked to my surgeon, and he said that it would be best to postpone the procedure until after hair removal is complete. This is obviously disappointing because I was really excited to have a marshmallow tunnel sooner. That being said, it is still happening. We're just not sure when it's happening. Hair removal is a fickle thing, and it's really hard to predict when it will finish. But my hair removal technician thinks it will be before the end of the year. So, fingers crossed.
Gross.
Want some?
Oh, marshmallow tunnel, hair, cake pops, marshmallow things, and talking about genital surgery and hairy tunnels, and then eats the marshmallow stick that is supposed to be a you-know-what. I don't know if you all heard in the background a bunch of children, Disneyland. Can you even believe this is happening? And yeah, you should most definitely be banned from Disneyland. This person is literally talking about genital surgery with a bunch of kids around and cake box and candy and hair and eats it. It's so disgusting and weird. And this person is a Looney Tune, a complete Looney Tune. Wow. Just wow. Gross. This one totally just blows my mind. Okay. Let's do this. This is about gender-affirming surgery, okay? Gender-affirming surgery.
It has been 2 weeks since my first gender-affirming surgery, and I'm not gonna lie, this has been incredibly challenging. Definitely more challenging than I was expecting. The surgery is no joke, and gender-affirming surgery is definitely its own beast. The surgery took 13 hours, and I had to be awake for all of it because that's too long to put a patient under. And I thought that I was going to feel no pain, but it was very painful. What was the most painful were the shots that they were giving me to numb my head. And I was metabolizing those shots incredibly quickly, so like every hour for 13 hours they had to give me these shots that were just like so painful. And here's the thing, over the years I felt so much dysphoria and just like stress and anxiety over this situation, and there's something so traumatic about physicalizing that emotional pain. Like they stabbed 4,000 tiny holes into my head, and while it was happening too, unfortunately there was misgendering going on. All of that on top of each other just
oh my god. Oh my god. So of course, misgendering has to come in place. What? Chill out on the misgendering. Like, why are you so obsessed with being misgendered? First off, sorry, but you actually sound and look like a dude. So that's just gonna happen. That's part of transitioning. It's literally part of transitioning, being misgendered. You act like you're special, but I don't know. Did you all notice? Did you notice what the gender-affirming surgery is? Hair transplant. It's a hair transplant. They're bitching about 13 hours of a hair transplant. How is that gender-affirming surgery? What is happening now? What's going to be next for gender-affirming surgery? Oh yeah, I know what it's going to be. A marshmallow stick with hair growth in it. You people are nuts. You're completely nuts, and you wonder why everybody makes fun of us. You wonder why we look like complete. I'm actually lumped into it with these people. Can you imagine? I'm lumped in it with these people. I'm sorry, but hair plugs are not gender affirming surgery. They're hair plugs. Big difference. This one, quite fascinating to me. Okay, here we go.
This Mother's Day is especially significant for me because it's the first Mother's Day that I am celebrating since coming out as trans and starting HRT. So it's kind of special. At church this Sunday morning, they gave all the moms carnations and letters saying Happy Mother's Day, and I was happy to be a recipient of one of those. I took it home and showed my daughter, and who is 8, and she said, "But you're not a mom." I said, "Well, yes, I am." She said, "No, you're not." And the reason she said that is because my wife doesn't allow her to call me mom.
Oh, really?
I'm known as parent. So not dad, not mom, just parent, which seems kind of, makes me sad. I wish she would call me mom, but she doesn't.
She doesn't.
So I said to her, well, I'm a mom, whether you acknowledge that or not. I am still a mom. And to all of those who are going through a similar situation.
Okay, so, wow. Just wow. You're arguing with your 8-year-old about who is mom. You know, this is the part that I actually have a real issue with. These are children, okay? Whatever you choose to do as an adult, you know, you've got to take into consideration the people around you, especially little ones. And if your wife, okay, who is the actual mother, has an issue with this, you're going to have to respect other people's wishes. And you are the biological father. It doesn't matter that you transition and now you want to be a woman and now you want to be trans and now you want to be all these things and you expect the whole world to bend over backwards for you. You're not the mom. You're not the mom. You're the dad. Now you might want to be called a mom. You have to respect other people in order to get the respect. So you're arguing with your 8-year-old about whether or not to be called a mom. You should respect your 8-year-old's wishes. And whatever your 8-year-old wants to call you, that's what you should do in order to make it an easier transition for all. This is the one thing I want to remind you all. When somebody transitions, everyone around you transitions. You as a trans person have to have some empathy and compassion for what other people are going through when you, especially children. Okay, especially that. So I have an issue with this person bitching about an 8-year-old not their own 8-year-old who they actually had with a woman, and now they're transitioning to be trans. That's the other thing. You're transitioning to be trans. You're not transitioning to be a woman. Like, what's happening here? So if you want to transition to be trans, then maybe you should have your kid call you Trans Ma or something like that. Okay, maybe that'll make it easier. Anyway, wow, just wow. Really? Thanks for watching, everyone. Wow, these things are just totally insane. There's so many of them. It's crazy. But wow, it's just so nuts. Anyway, thanks for watching. Totally appreciate you all. Have a beautiful rest of the day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.